Yo, what's up, cat? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's been a second. Probably not. I have some ideas for what I want to draw today. Since I haven't been able to draw much in my personal time, I wanted to explore some ideas I've been having. Ooh, more Kurumi art. I haven't seen this one. Good to hear that you're doing well, though. I think I got a coconut scrub the other day, and like I love the smell of it, and I really want to eat it because it smells so good. So like I want to draw like like a door slightly open with light pouring in to a dark room, and Gravel's there just like shoving coconut scrub into his mouth. Like a really visceral, like primordial moment. That's the ideal. We'll see if I commit to that idea. Given I want to do it like that, would be a good opportunity for some ballpoint. Oof. Why is my laptop being so slow? Let's pop a charger on that. Nah. When has Gravel ever been chill? We can maybe do that. I've already drawn, I think, Gravel on like an armchair or something like twice. Yo, what's up, Mr. Doe? Welcome. How's it going? Where's my charger? What's happening? Sorry, I just put in my charger in. Today is 50% Friday, where we focus on, so the stuff you saw the other day was lesson content. That's part of the Drawbox program that we talked about. It's like school for us, basically. And part of that is drawing for the sake of play. Had to watch like 8 ads, yeah. So how we do ads on Twitch is, instead of YouTube where you get random ads, I do them at 2 specific points of the stream, and you don't get ads for any other. I make sure when you get ads that it doesn't interrupt us talking. So it never like blocks content, basically. So you get practically the same experience on YouTube. Now the BRB one, we may talk a little, but so yeah, now we'll only have ads during BRB. My week was okay, much better than last. The first one just happened. It's the pre-stream ads. I do 3 minutes of ads before the stream starts. And then after warm-up, when I'll announce we're doing a 2-minute BRB, and we'll do 2 minutes of ads. It's also a good opportunity if you're drawing with me to kind of like chillax, get some water, all the good stuff. Because I'm going to do the same. So it works out. Yo, what's up, Bear? Yay, everybody's here. It's good to see you guys. And hello, everybody. It's currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. It is 50% Friday, where we are drawing for the sake of play. But first and foremost, I have to move my phone because I put that in the way. And I have to, shoot, I forgot to edit my camera settings. Give me a second. A deer, a female deer. Na, 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 na. I don't know the lyrics. I'm sorry. It's Ray. What's Ray? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, da. I can't remember. I have a feeling, Bear. Not to say that like we're old, because I don't think we're old, but I don't think Cat and Doe, I get that one. YouTube Cat. But yeah, so let's head on over here. Some Outer Wilds music to chill out to. 10 minutes. So yeah, Mr. Doe. 10 minutes of warm up. Then we'll go into BRB for 2 minutes. It may be over 10 minutes. You know, we just have like a timer to just kind of keep us honest. Get our brains going, get our muscles going. I actually just got back from the gym, so I'm gonna be a little bit shaky. Huge. And yeah, today's just focused on drawing for the sake of play. We don't really have any goals here, like aesthetic goals. We have goals of like, I want to draw this, but we don't really have any expectations in that sense of what it should look like. But yeah, so bear with me. Things are going to be a bit shaky. I don't think Cat does. Fun fact, I've actually visited The Sound of Music. I visited some of the sites in Austria from the like Yellow Estate or whatever it's called to the little like awning thing. I'm trying to think what else. I know it is a flex because it was beautiful, man. I didn't even want to do it, and my parents were like, "We're old and we have to do it," and I was like, "Okay, you're old and I'll do it." And man, I'm sorry. It's pretty. It is so pretty. Okay, I'm done flexing with that. I honestly didn't even know, or like I knew about the Sound of Music. Is it Sound of Music, right? Until I took the tour and my parents forced me to watch it, which wasn't bad, but not as pretty as me. I don't know, man. Go to Austria and then see. Austria, other than Portugal, Austria is the second most beautiful place I've ever been. Sorry, Austria. Ooh, no, wait. Heidelberg in Germany. That takes second place. Sorry, Austria. I'm knocking you down to third. Heidelberg in Germany. And then like Sintra, Portugal takes number one. Yeah, we're talking about a movie that sadly you don't know about, Kat, but it's okay. We forgive you. However, guys, I will need your input. I said we're not spinning the wheel. I just want to draw gravel. I want to draw my little white ibis. I'm tempted to do Turan stuff, but that's my brain trying to get me to overexert myself and do something that I just will not play well with because I have expectations to do that, right? I have expectations that if I do anatomy and figure drawing and creature design, that it ought to look a certain way. So I'm sticking with grab bag. But yeah, so if you guys have any ideas, because the first one I want to work on is gravel eating coconut scrub. That's the number one. I had another one that I wanted to do. I can't remember specifically what it was. And man, my hands are so shaky. Pretty gangster. What was the highlight of everyone's day today? Gravel is our little... Here, wait. He's our little character. A little mascot of the channel. He's a bird dude. Here's one picture of him, but let's try to get a better one. I don't like this version because, like, it's a version where he has his beak drawn in. Like, little bird guy. Little bird dude. He doesn't have his tail in this one. I don't think I have, like, a decent drawing of gravel that I could default to. Little guy. Little mascot. This creature. Yeah. Managed to do something even though I was going to procrastinate on it. Oh, hell yeah. But I was going to guess it was the laundry. I'm not going to lie. But that's even better. Hell yeah, Bear. Good job. Yeah, little bird dude. He's a grackle. Great-tailed grackle, to be specific. Icteridae quiscales mexicanus. I should try bookbinding. I'm not really into that, but I saw you doing it, and it looked like you were having a lot of fun with it. The laundry was what took up your day. Ugh. Sorry to hear. Hey, you did your laundry, though. Hell yeah. I'd consider that a big win. Oh my god, everything hurts. I decided to use a new machine today. I don't know the name of it, but it hurts. Everything hurts. And then I used the rowing machine twice today, and the second time there was two dudes right next to me, and I was like, I'm going to stay on this rowing machine until both of them quit. I was not stopping, and I was using it on like first power level for 18 minutes. The Stairmaster? I have tried the Stairmaster. I'm not a huge fan. I don't. It's great. I like it. I like how it feels. Just meh. It's definitely up there. I would rather a Stairmaster than a treadmill for sure. Even though it's different things. Stairmaster. I feel like it's less cardio, more quad. Oh yeah, it hurts. It burns, dude. The Stairmaster is the rowing machine for the legs. That is a thesis, a hypothesis. Hypothesis. For those who didn't hear this story, which could be, I don't know, I gave a very important presentation today, and 2 people came up to me and they were like, "Hey, you should start a YouTube channel." I was like, row. Yeah, it's the same motion as rowing, but it's like this bar that you pull, and it's on a chain, and you can control how hard it is to pull the chain. And so your objective is much like rowing a boat is to pull it and go slow. Or not slow, but I draw. You guys entertain the streamer. Sir, yes, sir. Heck yeah, Bear. Watch me eat my words. Don't worry, Bear. It's okay if there's a little bit of not procrastination, but distraction. What's Kavel draws? Who is Kavel? Why is he drawing all the time? God, everything hurts. It was not I already worked out this morning, but for some odd reason, I was like, oh man, I want to go back to the gym. I want to go back to the rowing machine. That was not a wise choice. See, that's overexerting yourself, right? I did it for the sake of play, but I actually didn't have an expectation. But man, why does Kavel draws? Because it's fun. Because I like it. I like the process. It makes me happy. Makes my brain go wrong. I like drawing. Drawing exercises a unique part of my brain. It lets me... Ooh, that's what I wanted to draw. I remembered it. It's going to be it's a lot of symbolism in this one that I'll draw, and it's up to you guys to figure it out. I don't know if my hand is big or Kavel's paper is small. This is an 8x5, like normal, or like size A, or like 11 by whatever, printer paper. Yeah. Maybe your hand's big. Maybe Kavel's hands are small. Who knows? Sketch paper, sketchbook? Well, those come in many sizes. This is, what, A5 paper? A6? No, I think it's A5. Wait, I could literally look. It says it on the... Never mind. It's 8.5 by 11, so... Construction part is my favorite. Yeah, the time-lapse that Delano put in chat... Beautiful construction. I like the rendering was great, but I'm not too concerned about rendering in my life right now. The construction was so amazing, starting from those simple forms and then adding the musculature on top of that. I loved it. But I had a bit of a conversation earlier today about trans work. I think I'm gonna lock in my actual hypothesis that trans work really stands out to me compared to other like figure drawing and stuff. Because like I feel like when people draw musculature, it's very stiff. Not all those muscles are active. I get that you're trying to show them, right? But it feels like all those muscles are being like strained and stressed. And a lot of trans just focuses on the muscles that are being used. Seeing this in person confuses me. What does that mean? Am I secretly a cat? No, I think that's cat. Cat is secretly a cat. I am a bird. I wish I were a bird. Hello, everyone. Every nan, whatever it is. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. I'm somewhat upset. I'm not going to get to draw as much this winter break as I wanted. I'm hoping next semester really opens up some time for me. Taking 9 hours. Smallest I've ever taken in college. It's my last semester. One of my classes I'm hoping that I get is very easy. I could even possibly move the streams earlier, which has been the goal since I started streaming sophomore year. So drawing what? I think it'd be more productive to figure it out. Don't worry about using chat. Just figure it out. If you have any big questions of why things or how things work, feel free to drop it in chat. What time lapse? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the Delano time lapse, brother. That we talked about like 20 minutes ago. It's in YouTube share probably. The YouTube channel. There's a time lapse of a very, very provocatively ripped furry character. Why did I say that like that? I retract that statement. But yeah, very well done though. I recently have taken a liking to box ribcage forms, like representing the ribcage as a box rather than that. Just because I like seeing that front chest plane, but yeah. Also, I'm not sure if I didn't see much gesture in that construction. But for me, I like starting with gestural lines, as I've come to know with the Gravel Werewolf silly sketch that I love. That I like that sketch so much. It didn't really turn out great, but I like how fun it was for me, and I felt like I was actually like playing and doing weird stuff that I don't usually do. But yeah, who cares? Keep drawing. Happy accidents and stuff. I wouldn't say messing up is good. It's not bad. It just is, you know? True. But you won't learn from every mistake. That's the problem. I wish I learned from every mistake. But sometimes you just don't know enough to learn from it. That's okay. See, it should be in the YouTube chat and the Discord. Ma'am? Why is Discord trying to give me orbs? And why is my phone almost dead? Yeah, YouTube video. Didn't you say we should start from the outside in? I don't think so. When did I say that? Oh, for placing my forms around the page, yes. Yeah, Kat, sorry about that. Yeah, the channel in the Discord, yeah. Yeah, that starting from outside in terms of like placing those forms and then intersecting them. Viewer that actually pays attention. Yeah, shout out. Thank you for paying attention. That really bodes well. Now, not everything I say is important. No, you do. You remembered something from yesterday. That's very impressive. I don't mean that like an undermining way. Like, it's not necessarily that no one pays attention, but like you took it to heart and wanted to apply it to a future thing. That's very good. Just be careful. I'm not necessarily a reliable source for art. I may have some tidbits here and there, but just be careful. There's a lot of people who have a lot to say about art, and not all of it will be useful. Just because people are good artists does not, and I'm not saying this about me, I'm saying this about certain YouTubers, which I don't mean in a mean way, but just because you're good at art doesn't mean you're a good teacher. Dang it, now I can't like talk about any YouTubers because it'll be like I'm referring to them. I don't know, there's certain art YouTubers that like, they have a lot of art education content, but very little of it is like actionable next things that help me. Which sucks because I would like to learn, and they're very good at art, but should you use pen? Use whatever medium you like the most. I use pen for drawbox assignments because it makes me think about my lines beforehand. But whenever I draw my own, I like to use pen, or like fine liner, ballpoint, and pencil. Specifically non-photo blue pencil, which we'll be doing in a second. Cool. So this is the part of the stream I warned you about. We're going to do 2 minutes of ads. This is a good second to like chill out. Remember, warm-up's not supposed to be anything special. It's just supposed to get your brain and your muscles going and all that. So yeah, take a second, grab some water, chill out for a second, right? Breathe. We're not here in this stream to like judge our work with expectations of quality or aesthetic. We're just trying to not have fun, but play around, mess around. Fun could happen. Yeah. So be right back. I don't think Mr. Doe should be able to see YouTube chat if they're having ads right now. Who knows? Debating which sketchbook we use. And I think we're just going to go for my haha funny sketchbook. Where is it? Wait, oh, it's all the way back there. Too many haha funny sketchbooks. Eh. Oh, this is going to be an awesome drawing. Won't make money off of you. I don't really care about making money. Even though you are the person who has donated the most bits on Twitch chat than anyone else. Oh, I forgot I did these gravel drawings. I actually really like those. Shoot. Oh, grippy gravel, goddammit. I forgot I drew that. I can pull up the receipts if you want. That makes it easier for you to remember. Jogs your memory. Also, everyone should be back on Twitch right now. I just found some pins. Man, this pencil smells so good. Oh, Cat Diaz 2000 on twitch.tv. Everything hurts. I don't know which drawing to start with. I want to start with this one. Oh my gosh, wait, that's huge. Wait. Okay, I want to show you guys something cool. Somewhat proud of. We're going to have a real moment here, everybody, so pay attention. Actually, no, I'm gonna sharpen my pencil first. Bleh. So many ads, I know, right? Because I'm evil and I'm trying to steal as much money as possible. Blue. Dude, I'm sorry. I know these pencils are expensive. They're $5 each. I don't care. I'm buying them for the rest of my times. Unless there's like a slightly cheaper one that's slightly worse, you know? Or like much cheaper one that's slightly worse. I think that's sharpened enough. Make you hungry? That's weird. Go eat. Get some fruit. Eat an orange. Nice orange. I was gonna get a pho tonight, but then I decided not to. And that is how my night went. So okay. Cool little talk, guys. We're gonna have a fun little conversation about why it's important to jot down your your like ideas as soon as possible. So let me open up everything for a nice, cute little presentation. So get this out of the way. This is one of my first sketchbook, right? I bought it before I started streaming. This is my first thing ever. I love it. I've done like tons of like B stars, yay, or like random gravel choking on noodles and dying to like brush pen to whatever, right? Just random stuff. And I have a lot of these kind of pages in here and just all over the place of ideas of things that I want to draw and I just don't have the time, capacity, whatever. And just doing a quick sketch, right? Because he deserves it. He is a wicked being who should be killed on sight. What even was this one? Oh, okay, I like that comic. That was a good comic idea. Yeah, so there's a lot of comic ideas in here. I just have tons of them. Tons of gravel stuff. The first time I drew bear, I think. Gravel sleeping. I like this one. I'm gonna make this my profile picture. Test sketches, gravel drinking water, gravel eating. Yeah, whatever. Okay. But yeah, so I have a lot of these like little ideas, and over time, you'll notice that I've done a lot of these on stream. This is probably ideas that are maybe 6 months to 8 months old, and like gravel mug. That looks familiar, probably because we did that as a thing months later. And we're about to do this one, which is flower, which I came up with a long time ago and I actually want to work on. We've done this comic. What else have we done? I've done gravel fridge. That's also in the sketchbook. This is our Outer Wilds core. Where is it? That was our free run drawing that I hate. Gyoza, piss gravel, more gravel. Weird thing that I did. Here's the first attempt at the gravel cup. Where was it? We draw too damn much. What the hell is this? There we go. Gravel fridge. Right? So like even if your ideas aren't perfect, just jot them down, guys. And we're about to work on one of those right now. You're scared to do flower? Flower is going to be a picture of gravel looking very intently at a feather, and he's holding it towards the camera, and he says flower. And it's yeah. I'm excited to draw it. I was gonna do this. And we can. This is my new silly sketchbook where I still do sillies and weird stuff all the time, but it's to a different degree. Make my wife proud. Yeah, you do that. Let's get started. So flower, huh? This is one of those harder ones because it's gravel looking at the thing. He's gonna be holding it like this, I think. Like I would hold, how do you hold a feather? I would hold it like this. So I'm doing it like this, and I'm right-handed. I wouldn't take anything anyone says on the internet at all for face value, Cat. Especially because this person has a Roblox profile picture. Yeah, screw it. We'll use the big sketchbook. Why not? Right. We'll do a preliminary sketch with some ballpoint though. I love ballpoint. Cat. It also says gullible on the ceiling. Okay. So for feather, the feather's going to be a peacock feather. Nobody bats an eye when you say peacock. But when you say poopcock, everyone seems to lose their marbles. That's a good video. Should probably look up peacock feather. Nice. Peacock feathers are freaking epic looking. Everything hurts. Holy crap. Okay. So, I'm not sure if I want Gravel to be facing the camera directly. Oh no, he's gonna be, his head's gonna be pointed at the feather, but he's going to be staring at the camera. I don't know what to call. Is there like a formal artsy fartsy term for camera? Remind me to never work out that this heavily before stream ever again. And remember, Gravel's head skull shape is smaller than a human's. Photographic. We want the degree of the center ellipse of the head to be smaller because he's looking rather closely at us. We want the feather center to be parallel with the direction of that. Which makes it feel like he's actually, even though Grackles don't look, when they're looking at things, they don't look straight. Birds don't do that. Except for like if you're a harpy eagle, right? Or like a harpy, their eyes don't move. Isn't like a subset of birds, their eyes don't move. So yeah, like predatory birds, they have to look at you straight on. Grackles have their prey, I guess. Like shoebills, exactly. Heck yeah. Have you been drawing in them? Oh, it's the age-old game of how do I draw this character looking directly at me. That's a difficult one. It's been a moment since I've drawn you, Gravel. If that is your real name. Grackles don't have this kind of like... though. Nice. I should, it's kind of a, you know me, I don't like doing side profiles. Square gravel head. I love square gravel head. What is this? Oh, wait, no, the thumb's up, right? So we're not going to see that. It's going to be like this. Royal spoonbills. There's a royal one, and no one told me about this. Royal spoonbill. Holy crap, what the hell? What the hell? Oh. Oh, wait, whoa! That's crazy. I'm seeing its feathers now, its hair. That's insane. Mr. Doe, let's not say stuff like that. That's weird. Don't say stuff like that. I'm just scrolling through the picture of spoonbills. What an interesting creature. Aesthetically pleasing. Okay, I want slightly looking towards the side. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, no, if it's making Bear uncomfortable, let's not continue with that bit. It's a it's a one timer, I think. Mm. What does this look like from above? Like I'm holding this. So the thumb you'd almost see like encroaching back in right there, right? Let's assume the fingers are down. No reason, cat. No reason. You go back to binding your notebooks. It's okay. Let's see. The fingers have like this stage, because they're like pinching inwards. Doing exploratory like sketches right now. Very gross hand, but just trying to figure out how I want the gravel head to be. Plus, you guys can barely see this because my camera's scuffed. I should say the camera. Half of the reason the camera is this bad looking is because we are zoomed in about 30% and shifted all the way to the side. The full camera sees stuff that way, like off my desk. But I usually had my camera this way, but the mount is this way, which gives me less room to work with. So we're gonna just deal. Hmm. Oh wait, new construction technique unlocked. This is a lesson. Holy crap, guys! This is a lesson 3 construction technique that I've just realized. For knowing where to place Gravel's beak, let me do this. We're gonna do this with a darker pen so I can show you guys. See, this is the importance of 50%. So let's suppose I have the head that I want for Gravel, right? Or the cranium, the sphere representing the cranium. And okay, ellipse, whatever. Where, if Gravel's looking straight forward, where should I put the beak if he's looking all the way to the side? Well, what if, much like how we did the flowers in lesson 3, and now if there's a beak starting, if he's looking all the way to the side, the beak will land right here. Same thing over here. If he was looking to the right, it would land over here. If he was looking from right here, then we could even project downwards, which would be tough, and then go radially outwards, like this. Look at that little technique, guys. If he's looking straight down, then we're just going to see that as the center of the beak. And we can project like this. Nope, that should have been much more flat. Oops. Isn't that cool? So that's a helpful little thing. Now, Gravel's beak is actually the entire size of his head, so it wouldn't exactly behave like this, and the line would be lower. But this is like a much easier way of conceptualizing where Gravel's beak lay. The hardest part is like these 45-degree rotations. Right? Yeah, so yeah, because you have to project it outwards. You have to know where it should land and like where it goes from here. Which I guess all of these, in this instance, if it's symmetrical, which it should be, these go to the center line of the sphere. So that would go in like that. That would go in like that. This, if it was correct, would go in like this. Like that. As for Gravel's head, if we do a side profile to help ourselves understand what we're doing, the beak starts like this. We have like a flatter segment on the head. And actually, a real grackle's beak is much longer and sharper. Actually, it's relatively this sharp. And then, you know, it has like the... but we don't really care about that. So that means we're going to go into probably the lower quarter. That's where we should do our ellipse. So... lower quarter. And the degree does change because, like, if we're looking at gravel from above, then guess what? Like, if we're looking at gravel from directly above, then the beak line, that's what we call it, the beak line, obviously will change, right? So all of these represent the center lines of his beak. And then it, you know, it normalizes. It's lower, like we established right here, so it's going to be like that. See? Cool. This looks like a really strange, it's like a UFO schematic or something. Cool. And it's so far out that at higher degrees, this completely leaves that. So if we assume that the beak starts from the top, which we can kind of see right there, let's say gravel's kind of looking to the side, like this, and then we assumed it kind of goes close to being down. So we need actually a larger ellipse for this, or technically a smaller sphere, because his cranium should be smaller. But now we have the beak, and we can, you know, extrude both ways. And we have a grackle beak. Weird bird. Cool. So that's how we should go about constructing gravel in the future. I have a lot to refine with that. But this can help us conceptualize how we want to do the upcoming drawing. Yo, Jims! Oh my gosh, what's up? Welcome. How's it moving? We're doing a bird sphere math. Yes. I just need to master making his cranium smaller because he has no brain. Gravel does not think. He's a single-celled organism. Just got home about 30 minutes ago. Oh, heck yeah. Welcome home. Take a sip of water. Ah, jeez, you hate the feeling. Well, hey, you're home now. I hope you can get some good rest. Get a lot done. That's great to hear. Good job. You've definitely earned your rest today. That was a lot of hard work. Cool. Oh, really? What the heck? Yeah, I'm doing gravel like holding a feather, a peacock feather. Like this. Like this. This is separate. This is all project stuff. I hope it's going well then, with all that hard work. You said you got a lot done too, so very exciting stuff. I'm gonna go check something real quick, and then we'll start doing some more formal cursory sketches. You got the motors to spin. That is much better than them not spinning. I think that's pretty gangster. Good job. What is the thing you're most proud of with this project? The thing that you're like, man, I would tell everybody this. I'm looking up references for hands right now. Oh, this is rather perfect. Should I do it like this? Would I hold a feather like this? I feel like I would do two fingers. Is there any symbolism by using two fingers for holding something and one that I should consider for this. Designed almost all the parts. Holy crap. That is something to definitely be proud of. And all of the tolerances were perfect the first time you printed it, and you never had to reprint. There was no prototype. It just all worked perfectly, right? I'm joking. If someone said, honestly, if someone said that to me with that expectation, I'd cry. True. Very true. Sandpaper exists. You know, 3D printing is an additive method. We're about to use a subtractive method to fix our mistakes. It's a win-win. Yin yang, right? It's been 2 months of that no working. We drill. We drill. We super glue. I've heard stories of people doing what you did that one night of soldering prints together. I've never done it because the people who I've seen do it, they're like, it's not worth it. Or like, it depends on the like, you're not going to get a good bind, right? It depends on like the direction that it was printed as well. I feel like this feels just cooler, so we're gonna do that. And Gravel's gonna be like right at you. So I need like a good reference of this. I'm gonna take a picture of my own hand real quick. Give me a second. Ah! I'm good. I knocked over. Oh, ow! I popped my toe. I knocked over my my water bottle. Was that like a dumb sounding noise? Did that sound dumb on my mic? I can't hold the camera properly. I don't want to get my face in the reference because who would? This is hard. How can? Okay, I need to set up my phone in a specific way to get this reference. We'll go to BRB, but we'll be here. Ew. I just realized when I was taking this recording of myself for my own reference of how to like do the hand, I realized my shirt was like tucked into my pants and I looked really goofy. I looked like Napoleon Dynamite. It was super silly. Minecraft. Did you guys know that Minecraft? I just realized I almost put Gravel's hand on the wrong side of the body. Because, like, if we're looking at this, right, and Gravel's holding, I wanted it to be on the right side, but that would require me holding with my left, but I'm not left-handed. Yo, random guy, what's up? Welcome. Good morning. Hope this day has treated you well. Oh, we're not in a... There we go. Yay, we're back. Oh, I just need a second to breathe. Dude, I'm worn. Okay. So how do we construct this? So far, so good. That is good to hear. Observationally drawing this, no construction, because I'm a gangster. That's right, you heard it here, folks. Folks? When do I say folks? Folks? I don't know how to say folks correctly. You heard it here, folks. I feel like I nailed that one. Something dreadful is about to happen? Go figure that out then. Okay. Stay safe. Hopefully everything's going well. Lots of searching lines. Can't forget Gravel has his little claws. Now they're... Of course. Gravel lesson. Hydrate. I will hydrate in a second. Also, we didn't stretch last stream, so I'm going to do that right now. I need to stretch. I am suffering. Holy moly. I'm very curious to see what Bear is drawing. It'll be a fun surprise. I think I'm going to do this observationally and then learn a good way of constructing it. I don't know a powerful method of constructing hands. The hands are unique in the sense that I feel like it's very largely driven by style. Like, I feel like you could have a good hand construction, but the way at which you present that could vary based on your stylization. Oof, my observational drawing skills need some refinement, I feel. Having some trouble gauging depth. Okay, go into slow morning. Okay, have a good one. Stay well. Drink a creme brulee latte from Panera. You know, they have those. Honestly, I'm scared of Panera's drinks after that one incident. Of course, yeah. Don't feel the need to, though. I'm a very large proponent that these streams aren't necessarily the most entertaining thing, so, like, do what you will, right? I won't tell you no, but there may be more productive things you could do. At 6 p.m., oh no, Jims. You need sleep. Don't let the caffeine take over. Whatever will she do? Pat of the hand. All right, have a good one. We needed to work, true. I've stopped myself permanently. Like, there's been so many instances where I've been wanting to drink like tea or something like caffeinated. Actually, I just had a Dr. Pepper, so I'm not allowed to talk. But like, I don't know. I feel like Dr. Pepper gets the exception. I'm rather happy with how the hand is going right now. I don't know. How's Gravel holding this at the camera, though? It's going to be like this. How's the arm going to do that? If I hold this like this. The arm's really... And then we're going to have the feather. Slightly smaller head. We've learned our lesson. Then fourth, we have our orbit, our beak orbit. I don't know what to call it yet. No. So then we have our fourth right here. Who knew? Things I learned in lesson... Holy crap, that's it! Wait, guys, I just realized something really cool. Okay, wait. So Arjuna was like, oh, it's hard to find where to put the degree, or to, like, draw the bottom of the beak line, so Why am I using this pen? Where's my brush pen? Give me my brush pen. So yeah, we have our cranium. And we have our beak line. Gonna not to bed, need silence right now. Of course, yeah. Have a good one. Great work today, Gems. Get some rest. You've earned it. Have a good one. That's our fourth. That's where the beak ends. No, you're don't be sorry. Okay. Here's the beak line. And I was like, how do we draw the bottom part? Well, if the center of Gravel's head is like this, well, boom, boom, we draw a line through those two. That's where the beak lands, right here. And then we just draw a line to the top. And then we can follow the contour. Of course, this was too short again. Yeah, there we go. Fill that in just because I feel like it. And then we can project it backwards. I'm not sure if there's a great way of doing this. We could technically do this. There's not really anything verifying that's equal though. Look at that. Cool little trick. So we're going to use that. Wouldn't have learned that if I wasn't playing around with this a bit. So yeah, the orbit though needs to be much larger. Because Gravel got a long beak. Ooh. Better say ooh. Say ooh. And we're gonna I've been watching Beastar Season 3 again. It's okay. I like it. I don't think anything like too... Oh my god. It's fine. It's nice. I'm not disappointed with it at all. I can never escape my lesson 5 constructive methods. I'm okay with that. I'm copying Bear's little hook at the top. The beak stole from her. Because all of art is stealing things we like that other artists do. I don't like how... I don't know. Feels too large. Smaller cranium next time. Let's say flower. I don't know. Also, I want it to be like this next time. I don't know how to make it not feel like Batman. I guess I'll have to thin it out. Like, instead of like making it go like womp, I'm gonna make it go like womp. Yeah. That feels better. And then we could even like show. You see, his eyes are going opposite directions. But we could do something like that. As for the construction of the hand, I hate it. Hands are tough. Lots of forms happen in there. I did initially start with this shape, but it wasn't like a constructional shape. Things I notice about it. What the gravel doing, by the way? He's gonna be holding, like, looking at the viewer, I guess, the camera, holding a feather and saying it's a flower. Yankee Doodle type beat. What the gravel doing? So that's gonna go right here. I'm gonna take a quick break because I still feel like crap after the gym in a good way. And then we're gonna come back. So be right back, everybody. Wait, that's new. That's gangster. I like that. What the hell's going on in Discord? What the? Okay. I'm just gonna act like it doesn't exist. Evil music. That's what you get for dancing, Bear. Evil music. Evil, sick, and twisted music. Yeah, I give up on that channel most of the time. I like look at it. I'm like, oh. This is what you get. This is the music I play when I like whip Finch gravel. Get to work. Go adventure. Okay, back to it. Back to happy. Dude, why did I even draw this? That sucked. I hated that. Oh no! Not the performative male gravel. Oh god, I just got jump scared. Holy crap, I forgot about that one. I don't like that one. I'll go back to this one. We're okay with this one. Screw that, dude. Holy. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna start with the foreground. I insulted my sketchbook and it did that. It did that to me. Okay, where's my reference photo? I'm gonna transfer it to my laptop real quick. Why did you guys let me draw that? It's almost as bad as the freaking mortar twy thing. I own that one though. I'm cool with that one. See, man, I miss this. I miss freaking drawing. I know it's only been like a week of no 50%, but man, how gangster. The epitome of 50%. I don't know. I feel like the epitome of 50% is what's it called? Drawing meditations. I had fun that one stream. It was tough though. I gotta be careful with that word fun. And we can't forget Gravel has claws. He paints his nails black. They're actually gray, but he paints them black because he wants to seem as cool as crows. Don't tell anyone I told you that, though. Where am I going to put my mic? This is an awkward position. Here we go. We'll do this. I'm going to be very close. I apologize. Okay. So, okay, we're moving this. Sorry, Gravel, but you got to go over here. Man, one day, once I animate, because I'm not doing it right now. I do not have time. There's a very cool AMV I want to make in my head, and it's only cool because it's in my head. But I know the moment it hits paper, it's gonna be like, oh, what the hell? Oh my god, I was fighting for my life with this stupid bar on my desk. It's gonna be to Doomgong's album Megagong, the first song called Entracta, which I think is like the Gravel anthem. And Entracta is going to have, I don't want to spoil it. Doomgong, Megagong, I know, right? I love me gong gaga. You? Doomgong gaga. Gong gaga go. I love them though. I remember that was probably the coolest moment I had in the gym this year. Was like I literally, no one was in there, it was in the morning, or like no one was in the like green space. And my jaw was I was like, holy crap. This is when I was like super, and I still am, like it's probably my favorite band right now. Whatever it's called. My favorite band, I don't even know the name. King Gizzard. I was like really into King Gizzard, and then I found Megagong, and I'm like, holy crap. Or Doomgong, I guess you should say. It's like a synthy, which, you know, to compare them to, that is a bit unfair. But it's so great. Let's play it. Let's play it right now. Sorry, we're doing call music, I know, but like, let's listen to some Megagong. They do have lyrics. It does get a little loud, so we'll run it a little quieter. It is 50% Friday. We do play some music. Doomgong. Here's their new album. We're gonna play this one a little louder. It's so good. The Gravel anthem right here. No wonder it's called Megagong. All these symbols. Urethra. Oh Christ. Okay. Well, it's about to change up on you. Get ready. Okay. It's no wonder I was in the gym, jaw agape, so amazed. Wouldn't it be cool if this is one of those songs that immediately fades into the next? This is alt rock or psychedelic alt, but mostly I'd say alt. Oh, I got an ad. Dude, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Okay, there we go. No, wait, we're replaying the end of that song so it can transition properly. Dude. I'm sorry, but no. Okay, there's less of a gap right there. But yeah, I'd say this is alt. I'd say it's more psychedelic, but I don't know. I'm no professional. Yeah, the songs are grooving tonight. Scuffed but good. Yeah. This is a great one to pull out. You know, you get out of class, you get out of work. Oh shoot, maybe not. Hey, maybe it's worth the sacrifice. I don't know. Don't we all? After a couple of these, I'm gonna put on some King Gizzard, specifically their newest album that I'm getting a poster for because I love it so much. Phantom Island. Oh no, we're gonna play some Shanghai. We're gonna play some Shanghai. Butterfly 3000 by King Gizzard. Heck yeah, sacrifices must be made. Get in here, cat. Oh wait, I don't have enough room for the feather. Brick. Oh, I was doing so well. You know, I don't even care about racing it. I'm just gonna go to a new page. I'm too lazy. I'm grooving too much. I just want to keep drawing. I'm not gonna spend time erasing. What? Never crossed my mind. Never referenced this though. Giving some Gorillas vibes here. Specifically with the we're gonna get a background chorus in a second. You deleted Twitch. There we go. Here's the Gorillas part. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean I thought you meant you deleted your account for a second. I was like, holy crap, what did Twitch do to you? But yeah, that's solid. Get some symmetry in here. Woo! Alrighty. Let's put some King Gizzard on. Let's do Butterfly 3000. It does. You know what? That is very valid. I agree. Wait, why can't I find King Gizzard stuff? Give me a second. The next song is very loud, so I'm gonna cut it. What? Why can't I find their music? Yo? Let me try another album. What's the one with Motor Spirit? Dude, I'm actually tweaking right now. I can't find King Gizzard. There's no way. What? It's under the album's the Radio Stoner Rock. It says they only have 55,000 monthly listeners, which I don't know. It looks like none of their stuff is available on here. The heck? Okay, well, sorry for that intermission, guys. It's upsetting. Guess we'll just go. What's more in this genre? We'll stick with this one. We'll turn it down a bit though. Oof, got some mean trumpet in here though. Why are they not on here? I used to listen to them on here. Very interesting. Whatever. This does. I can't not hear Redbox now though. That is a great point, Bear. I swear I can't draw the same thing twice. Am I rushing myself a little bit more? Yeah, but yeah, I guess more psychedelic would be La Femme. That's definitely psychedelic, I think. French psychedelic rock. I guess this also scrapes like actually no, psychedelic porn crumpets is definitely a lot more heavy rock, so like I would say King Gizzard's earlier stuff. What is the album I'm thinking of? It's the same one with Robot Stop. It's so great. I swear the name of the album is in some of the lyrics. And even freaking Their newest album, Phantom Island, references it. It says that lyric. Oh no, no, no! I'm thinking of the song that go. I don't know. Who cares? I need to re-listen to them. I haven't listened to them in a minute. My ending stream on time. We'll see. Not necessarily for one or the other. Mm-hmm. Gangster. Do you guys have like a windowed dryer? Like a front load window dryer? Use a ruler for this because my brain's kind of messing with me in that regard. Yeah, there's glass. Yo, I've always wanted to see one of those. The only time I've experienced that is at laundromats, and even then, it's very mesmerizing. I'll agree. Yeah, some noise. I like it. Very red Vox right here. I can't unhear it now. Here's my eraser. I'll go grab my eraser that has gone. Man, I just realized I have no homework this weekend. Only one assignment that is like negligible. I'm gonna do it, of course, but it's negligible. What a great feeling. I love ads. This music is making me hungry. I could almost kind of get that. Almost. Not really, but almost. Have a snack. Have a fruit. You're fine. I talk about how hungry I am like every stream. I'm very food motivated. Oh, it's so good, dude. Some brain tickling noises. That sounds weird, but I'm gonna stick to it, honestly. That's what this music is. It comes free with your psychedelic rock. That's the thing, like, how is this not psychedelic? I guess, but like, come on. It's stoner rock. Oh, this song has the thing. almost didn't notice the song change right there. Almost. This album gets a little bit loud. That's why I turned it down. Looks like Gravel's about to do the hollow purple. Alrighty, have a good one, Cat. Thank you for stopping by. All that good stuff. Oh, we're doing lesson 3 stuff. Lots of lesson 3 this stream. Woo! See, this album gives you everything, every vibe. It goes crazy. I feel bad for people like randomly joining this stream. I don't even feel bad. Just like there's no way they're gonna be like, oh, this is this is a streamer I want to watch. This is a normal person. Reminds me of the 7-hour V1 stream. I'm kind of crazy, or this is kind of crazy. Why do I give Gravel such a big frame? I want to be like medium to small build. I'm going crazy. Yeah, it'll end eventually. Or going crazy in a good way. Like I'm going crazy with it. Probably not. That also gives the vibe of what we're drawing. So okay, cool. We're gonna call it here. The song's almost over. We'll choose. Here, let's do a cleanser. Oh, it's building. No, I can't get to it in time. No. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like any King Gizzard is on here. Here, let's just. You guys with me? We're here. Okay. Let me try to come up with like a good ending song for today's stream. Man, Shanghai would be perfect. It's just not on here, I guess. Let's do some humility, gorillas. Kind of felt like I was lifted from a curse. Dude, I love that. That's my favorite programming music right there. Okay, we're gonna do some. This has Jack Black on it, so shout out. Who do you think's on the bass? This is a bit less intense, I'd say. Thank you guys for indulging the music of tonight. I don't know what to do with the eye back here. It's actually bothering me quite a bit. Who knows? But for now, we're gonna call it there, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Bear, Cat, Random Guy, Mr. Doe. I think that's everybody. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna be streaming relatively normal this week until Wednesday, and we're gonna be skipping Wednesday through Friday for Thanksgiving. I'll be returning home to see my family, and we're gonna come back on next Saturday. So we'll be streaming Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then we'll be taking a 3-day break. But in the meantime, we'll be streaming tomorrow. Can't wait to see you guys then. Some more. We're gonna do a new page of intersections because I'm psychotic. So yeah, once again, thank you guys for joining, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.